University of Johannesburg Harvard Referencing Guide. Learn what referencing is, why it matters, and how to cite various sources correctly. Meet Naliti, who wonders if copying online info is allowed. Referencing prevents plagiarism, shows honesty, and gives credit to the original author. Welcome to UJ Harvard Quick Referencing Guide. Referencing is an important academic skill which helps you acknowledge the sources you used in your academic work. Referencing involves in-text citations, which becomes part of your academic work, which should be included when you refer to another author's work. In your work, you must cite your source by providing the last name of the author and the year of publication. In-text citations should be presented in a consistent style throughout a document. A list of references is at the end of your academic work, where you should provide a full description of the sources that you used in your academic work. Why referencing matters. Prevent plagiarism, show honesty, support arguments, allow source checks, and boost credibility. There are two types of in-text citations. There is narrative citation and parenthetical citation. Narrative citation. This citation is at the beginning of the sentence. The author's last name is outside the brackets, and the year is inside the bracket. When using a narrative citation, also include a page number if it's available. The other citation is parenthetical citation, which is at the end of the sentence. The author's last name, year, and page number, if available, are all inside the brackets. When creating a reference list, there are four elements which you need to consider. The first element is who. Who is the author of that source? When? The date which the source was published. What? What is the title of the source? And lastly, when? Where was the source published? Full reference list examples. Let's start by looking at how to reference a book using the UJ Harvard referencing style. When creating a full reference for a book, there are several important elements you need to include. First, the author's last name. Next, include the author's initials. Then include the year which the book was published. Then add the title of the book. Remember, the book title should always be written in italics. Also include an edition, if it's a further edition. You should also provide the place of publication, which tells readers where the book was published. After that, include the name of the publisher. And finally, if you are using an online version of the book, include the URL or now. Let's look at an example of a complete book reference. On the screen, you can see the following reference. Given, B.K., 2002. Teaching to the Brain's Natural Learning Systems. New York, Association for Supervision and Curriculum Development. Let's break it down step by step. Given is the author's last name. B.K. represents the author's initials. 2002 is the year the book was published. Teaching to the Brain's Natural Learning Systems is the title of the book and is written in italics. Because this book is a first edition, no edition number is included. New York is the place of publication. And finally, Association for Supervision and Curriculum Development is the publisher. When creating a full reference for a journal article, there are several important elements that you need to include. Now, let's look at how to reference a journal article. First, include the author's surname and initials. Next, provide the year of publication. Then, add the title of the article. After that, include the name of the journal in which the article was published. You should also include the volume number and issue number, where available. Next, provide the page numbers of the article. Finally, if you access the article online, include the URL or web address where it can be found. Let's look at an example. De Bruin, K., 2019. The Impact of Inclusive Education Reforms on Students with Disability. An International Comparison. International Journal of Inclusive Education. 23-708. 811-826. Available from https :1080-136031116. Let's break it down. To see more ways on how to reference different sources, you can use the link below to access the UJ Havard Reference Guide. First, open your preferred web browser. In the search bar, type UJ Library and press Enter. A list of search results will appear. look for the official UJ Library website and click on it. This will take you to the library homepage. Once you have arrived on the library website, scroll down until you find the Referencing and EndNotes section, and then click on it. You will see a range of referencing styles and support resources available. These include APA, the UJ Harvard Online Guide, and the IEE referencing style. To learn how to reference using the University of Johannesburg's preferred Harvard style, click on the UJ Harvard Online Guide. This guide provides step-by-step instructions and examples to help you reference different information sources correctly and consistently in your academic work.